As often happens, big stories always seem to have a Suncoast connection. So it was with COVID-19. Sunday, March 1st, the SNN newsroom started hearing about a possible coronavirus case at a local hospital. Within hours, SNN confirmed that this was the first reported case in the state of Florida. And that is how this once-in-a-generation story got going. I'm SNN News Director Craig Burdick. Since the 1st of March, SNN has committed every resource at our disposal to covering COVID-19. By mid-June, we will have aired nearly 200 local, state, and national press conferences and live events connected to the pandemic. Add that to more than 100 hours of local newscasts each week, and no other Tampa Bay area TV station comes close to the amount of airtime SNN has devoted to this story. Here's a sample.
Florida Department of Health confirmed 2 presumptive positive coronavirus cases.
Those 2 individuals that tested positive remain in isolation at this time. Despite these cases, the overall immediate threat to the public remains low.
Doctors and nurses that had a low-risk exposure with the patient are now self-quarantining for 14 days.
This is not a drill. This is the real thing.
Apply enough soap to cover all hand surfaces. A lot of times it's good to get further down to the elbow.
This would be a good time to practice common sense.
Honestly, an illness I've never felt before. I've had the flu, I've had pneumonia, I've had all these different viruses before, and it just was awful.
To unleash the full power of the federal government in this effort today, I am officially declaring a national emergency.
Suncoast beaches are closing due to coronavirus concern.
And amid the coronavirus pandemic, personal protection equipment can be nearly impossible to get a hold of.
Well, one business right here in Sarasota is using the talents of their seamstresses currently furloughed to give back to those fighting on the front lines of this crisis.
We quickly deviated the high-proof alcohol that was coming from the beer that we were distilling down to make it into hand sanitizer.
I'm going to be doing an executive order today directing all Floridians to limit movements and personal interactions outside the home.
When a state or city enacts a stay-at-home order in response to COVID-19, it doesn't mean you're strapped into your home, but there are restrictions.
Empty shops, sidewalks, and streets.
We've never seen anything like this before.
Cheers and applause. SMH staff celebrated Dr. Steve Heffler being discharged from the critical care unit at Sarasota Memorial Hospital.
The Senate approves one of the largest emergency aid packages in the nation's history.
The coronavirus has cost hundreds of thousands of Floridians their jobs.
All Faiths has seen an increase of 40% new clients at recent mobile food pantry distributions.
Hundreds of thousands of Florida residents are still not getting unemployment benefits because of clogged phone lines and overloaded websites.
You've been watching a live press conference of Governor Ron DeSantis here on the Suncoast at the University of Town Center COVID-19 Testing Center.
This week, nearly every state started to relax restrictions aimed to stop the spread of coronavirus. But the way states reopen can be complicated and controversial.
Setting up the restaurants to make sure everybody's safe. We have followed CDC guidelines.
And as we ease up on restrictions, Manatee County beaches are open too, and SNN's Samantha Soner joins us now live with more on that.
Good morning, Kathy.
After more than a month-long shutdown, county officials announced a phased-in approach, each phase pushing forward to a new normal.
We're going to continue to keep delivering stories for you. We're trying our very hardest to give you the facts, to bring you no fear, and just make sure everybody's informed.
Take a second, take a breather, watch us here at SNN, we'll keep you informed, and everybody, we will get through this together.
Thank you for taking the time to watch our COVID-19 summary. SNN will continue to cover this story and be the Suncoast resource for COVID-19 news and information, and yes, hope. I'm Craig Burdick. Be well and stay safe.